Okay. Will you say your name?
Brian,
Okay. And how old are you, Brian?
8.
And what school do you go to?
McCorder Mustang,
You're a McWhorter Mustang, right? McWhorter Elementary, that's right. And what class are you in?
the floors.
Good. Did you already say what grade you were?
Yes.
What grade are you?
Second grade.
Second grade. Okay. And do you speak, what language do you speak at home with your parents?
Spanish.
Okay. And do you like speaking Spanish or English better?
English better.
You like English better? Do your parents speak any English?
Sometimes they do.
Sometimes. Okay. Is there anybody in your house that speaks only English or only Spanish?
My brother speaks a lot of English.
Okay. Okay. And how old is your brother?
23.
23. Okay. Do you remember when you learned how to speak English?
From my mom.
You learned it from your mom. Were you a little baby or were you in school when you learned?
A little baby.
A little baby. Okay. How did you? Just kidding. Sorry. Do you have friends who you speak Spanish with that aren't your family? Like friends that go to school here? Yeah, you do. Are they in our class or different classes?
Different.
Different classes. Okay. So do you know where your parents are from?
From
You know what country? Remember we talked about it in Spanish earlier, didn't we? Do you remember what it was?
I think it was.
Didn't you say it was Mexico? Is that right? Oh, they're from Mexico. Okay, cool. Have you ever been to Mexico?
Nope.
No. Where have you ever lived anywhere other than Lubbock? Yeah. Okay. Do you remember where you lived other than Lubbock? The name of the place?
At Snyder.
In Snyder. Okay, cool. Do you go to any special Spanish classes just for you where you practice Spanish and English? No. Okay. But do you go to Spanish class? You do, but you go with the rest of your class, right? Okay, cool. Is it sometimes hard for you to understand what the teacher's saying? Do you get confused sometimes? Because, no, you usually understand. That's good. Is it ever hard when you're reading? Do you sometimes get confused between Spanish or English, or you usually know I'm either reading in Spanish or I'm reading in English?
English I'm better.
You're better at English than you are at Spanish? Okay, cool. Do you, I think I already asked you, you liked speaking Spanish, or English more than Spanish, right? So when you go home, do your parents talk to you in both or just Spanish? Just Spanish. Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much, Brian, okay? You're all good. Thanks.